Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the months of July, August, September 2024. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Do understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's really just a matter of balance. Sagittarius, I've got bad news. We have, during the month of August, Mercury retrograde coming up again. Mercury retrograde happens about 3 to 4 times per year, and it's for about a 2.5 week period each time. We have 2 weeks of pre-shadow, 2 weeks of post-shadow after it's gone, after it happens, right? And I don't want to say it's bad news. You know, there's a reason for Mercury retrograde. It's so that we can reflect on things that we didn't deal with in the past that we need to, or else it comes back and bites us in the ass even harder, right? So that's going to be happening in August. We'll see how the cards play out with that. But Sagittarius, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it's called Show Me, and it's by Big Wild. Absolutely love this group. I saw them at the Emerald Cup one year. I believe it was there, and it was so cold and rainy, but man, did their show make it worth it. So some of the lyrics: don't let me show cruelty, though I might make mistakes. Don't let me show ugliness, though I know I can hate. And don't let me show evil, though it might be all I take. Show me love, show me love, show me love. And so it's such, like, you got to listen to the song. It's very relaxing, calming, soothing. And it's just talking about, of all the things in the world that you can be shown, and that you're constantly being shown, and that you see all the time around you. It's saying, show me love. Like, where's the love in that? Where's the love hidden? Where's that silver lining? Just show me that. All you need is love. Focus on the love. It's like, get past all the hate, get past all the pain, get past all the other things. Show me love. And in order to see love, you got to be love, right? It's kind of like the saying goes, takes one to know one. Well, you can only be love or even spot love if you are love yourself. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's move on to the cards. That's what I was getting off of that. All right, calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good for Sagittarius, please, for the month of July. What do we have for Sagittarius for July? Sagittarius, please. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. You could have that somewhere strong in your chart, or be dealing with somebody who does. This is somebody who goes into his shadow side to do the shadow work. He goes into the void to do the shadow work. It's like that inspiration. It's like finding that light in the darkness, which is like inspiration, right? The inspiration in the darkness. And then once you have found what you're looking for, I just realized, so with the song, it's like, show me love. It's like, show him light, show him love, right? And so it's like, once he finds what he's looking for, then he takes that, he leaves the darkness, he leaves the shadow side, the void, if you will, and goes out and spreads love, goes out and spreads the inspiration, goes out and spreads the message in which he was seeking. Or she. So I like that. You're seeking inspiration. You're seeking, and I feel like a lot of you, it's like a spiritual inspiration, because the Hermit can be a very spiritual card as well. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius for the month of July, please? One card. Thank you. I was going to say we're doing one card top and bottom. Sagittarius, this is you. Knight of Wands. So, I actually like the Knight of Wands. It just depends on how you look at it or how you use it. So wands are all about fire energy. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands. So wands are all about passion. Let's start there. All about passion. That passion can be directed towards relationships, like romantic or platonic, right? Or even business too. Then this passion can also be directed towards anything that you're passionate about. Work, career, finance, passion projects. So if we're looking at this as a passion towards a person, if you're looking for long-term monogamous, marriage, relationships, things like that, this is not your card, okay? But if you're down for friends with benefits, one night stand, here for a fun time, not a long time type of energy, holler at your boy or girl. This is more of your, it gets a bad rap. People call it the player energy, player card energy. It is like in and out, one night stand, friends with benefits, that type of energy. But some people are into that. Some people are down with it and it's not a problem. So just take it as it resonates, right? On the other side of the coin, though, what I do really like about this card is when you're putting that passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, business, that type of thing. The Knight of Wands is the best salesperson, marketing connector that you could ever possibly think of, because they're passionate about what they do. So they'll go out, they'll get a sale, bring it back to the office, star on the board, go out, make a connection, come back to the office, put another star on the board. They just enjoy what they do. This is somebody that you want to have on your team and have on your side. So where are you in this, Sagittarius? But that's what we're looking at. Underneath the deck, clarifying the Knight of Wands, we've got the Eight of Wands. More fire energy, Sag. So this is definitely you. This means passionate messages coming in. Now, these messages could be coming from another person or an institute, or you may have been waiting on some type of messages. This also could be messages coming from the divine, like getting downloads, like passionate downloads. And when I say passionate, I just mean like powerful, right? I feel like for some of you in the month of July, for many of you in the month of July, I just heard 80% because 8 wands, 80% of you in the month of July, maybe receiving messages. It could be, for half of you, it could be relationship related. The other half of you could be like work or passion project related. Just place yourself where you need to go. But this Knight of Wands I feel like this is going to be very good energy. Yeah, you may have been in a period of stagnation and you've been taking a step back, looking at something from a different perspective and trying to make a judgment on it. You could be deciding if you want to make a career change or a relationship change. There's going to be a passionate new beginning. And it will come in quickly with like a King of Cups. That could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Could be who you're already dealing with or who might be coming into your world. Yeah, you could be getting messages. You may even get messages about like a new work endeavor or something that you can be passionate about and go pound the pavement, come back, make some sales or make some money. What do we have for Sagittarius in August? Sorry, losing my dates here. July, August, September. So August, please. What do we have for Sagittarius in August? What's interesting is the Knight of Wands is looking right here at August. And so I feel that whatever happens in July is going to be a precursor. Obviously it's a precursor for the next month, but there's going to be some significance. Many of you are probably building a business, building maybe a new empire, new project or a company. The energy going into this shuffle is the Knight of Wands again, so same energy. Like I said, it's like a precursor to what we're talking about here. So You've got this showing up again. I really do feel like for many of you, this is going to be like work related. What do we have for Sagittarius, please, for the month of August? Ooh, I like this a lot. Okay, so what's interesting is, like I said, August is going to be the month of Mercury retrograde. I see 222 on the clock right now. It's 12:22, but 222. So you might want to look up angel number 222. The first card that comes out is power. It's the Four of Pentacles. This is my take it to the bank card. So, and I was just saying, I feel like for a large portion of you, this is going to have to be like work related. Now, because we are in Mercury retrograde, this is the month of August, and we're talking about the take it to the bank card. Even though this card represents power, wealth, having all of your eggs in a basket, so to speak, it's a card of savings, knowing how to spend, when to spend, give and take, that type of energy, and definitely about savings. And so, you're going to want to hold on to your money, pay the bills, and spend what you need to, but try to save where you can during the month of August. That's probably my most powerful message that I can give you, especially for that month. The 4th could be significant. So that would be August 4th. August 4th. Also, July 8th could be significant too. Now, underneath the deck, we have the Emperor, another number 4. He's the 4th card in the tarot deck. So for the 4th of August, I feel like could be very significant. Also, potentially the 8th, because 4 plus 4. So, what's interesting, there was another reading, and I cannot for the love of me remember which one, but it was the Emperor card underneath the deck in the same exact position. Now, the Emperor is all about control. He's the king of all kings, right? He's got all elements within him. He's typically very balanced unless he doesn't get what he wants, and then he turns into a huge baby. But this Emperor's upright, and for the storyline, sake of the storyline, that's what we're going to go with. Oh yeah, truth. Interesting. So, Sagittarius. We've got an Emperor. So the Emperor is Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. Or you could just be dealing with somebody who is in power. Or this could be you powering up. You leveling up into your power. So the Emperor, he makes, he's able to make really good money. Okay. And this is underlying energy. So if you're currently not making great money, and, trying to save and hold on to what you have, which you should be doing anyway, I feel like it's still going to come in. But again, this month, during the month of August, it is probably going to be a lot harder. Let's just say that, to gain the momentum or get the gains that you want. Just definitely save. That's what's going to help you stay in power, is by saving your money. For sure, for sure. Also, 4 plus 4 equals 8, and August is the 8th month of the year. Also, 8, it's an 8 year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 is 8. And when you turn that 8 on its side, that's an infinity symbol. What comes around goes around. What energy that you put into the past is now playing out in the present. And what energy that you put into the present now is going to play out in the future. So keep that in mind as well as you power up. All right, so what else do we have for Sagittarius, please, for the month of September? All right, September, please, for Sagittarius. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So this is laying down the burdens. Scorpio got this too, and you guys are right next door neighbors when it comes to the zodiac. Ten Ten of Wands is laying down the burdens and moving on to the next cycle. So there could have been something that you were extremely passionate about with that Wands energy. But, you know, it's over. You're done. It's like you don't want to deal with it anymore. You put down those burdens and you move to the next cycle, move to the next chapter of your life, right? If this is relationship related, Ten of Wands isn't necessarily shutting down a relationship. It comes to like a very passionate peak or pinnacle. And then that next chapter is just like, it's the next cycle. It is the next chapter, but it doesn't have to mean like there's been an ending to the relationship. That's not what that is. Some of you could be moving or wanting to move because it's underlying energy or what you don't see coming. So there could be some type of a move in the future for some of you. All right, let's get a shuffle here. What do we have for September? That's just the energy going into it or what you don't see coming. Like I said, oh, I like it. Sagittarius, why do you guys worry? I know some of you do. I know many of you do. And I know this because I too have Sagittarius in my chart. If you are a returning visitor, returning subscriber to the channel, first off, hello. Thank you for being here and for making it this far. But you guys know, and have probably heard in my other readings that I have like a 3-time Libra or 3-time Sagittarius stellium in my chart. And so I resonate usually pretty hard with some of these readings as well. So what fell out on the top is the Six of Wands. More Wands energy, Sagittarius energy. And this is about victory, success, being star of the show, center stage, getting, you know, what you worked for, getting recognition, merit, and gain. Hey, buddy. So, Six of Wands, and it's clarified by the Justice card on the bottom of the deck. Now, what's really interesting is one person's justice is another person's karma, and right behind the Justice card is the Seven of Swords. This is my least favorite card in the entire tarot. This is a sneakiness, theft, deceit, and it was done to a high priestess. This is a tarot card reader, a seeker, a healer. And I don't even want to hear the argument like, well, if you are a tarot card reader and you could see the future, how come you didn't see this coming? It doesn't work like that, guys. I say this all the time, and I've discussed it on many of my, you know, live streams and stuff with other mediums. And, you know, psychics and healers and those who have, you know, gifts and abilities, yes, to a certain extent and degree, we can see the future, read the cards, read the energy, use divination to try to, you know, forecast what's going to happen. But the fact of the matter is that energy is constantly changing based on people's free will and decisions. And that is happening constantly. So I can give a reading today, and by tomorrow, the storyline completely changes because somebody made a decision that jolted the direction of what that storyline becomes. Does that make sense? So that said, that's why seers, tellers, readers, it's like, yes, to a certain extent we can see, but energy is constantly changing. So there was a healer, a seer, a tarot card reader that didn't see something coming. And this is why she was seeking justice for it. I say she because it shows a she. It could be a masculine. But she's getting justice for this. It was a devil. It could have been a Capricorn involved, but this was like toxic devil energy, and it all had to do with money. Had to do with money. Could have been old money or inheritance, or, you know, having to do with somebody from the past. It could have had to do something with loyalty. Yeah. Somebody was like a good student, was very good at what they did, was always seeking new information. And then Five of Cups, it ended up being a big, huge disappointment. Like, big, huge disappointment. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. But that's the Death card, death and rebirth. And that's just basically, it's transformation. But anyway, I could keep going with that. During the month of September, somebody's going to be getting justice and victory in a situation. I see justice and I see victory. The 11, justice, number 11, is So something significant could be happening on the 11th and or the 6th, but the 11 is like a twin flame divine soulmate type of number. 1 + 1 = 2, and that's all about unity too. So there could be a coming together of a relationship, and that would be a victory. Somebody's justice, another person's karma. Take it as it resonates. Show me. Could be, somebody, it's like everything that's building up from July and August becomes the show me. Like, this is what you get to show. You get to present something or be on stage, or it just becomes a major success and victory because you stuck with something. And that's your justice. I like it. Okay. What else do we have for the Moonology manifestation for Sagittarius, please? How the heck are we already at 20 minutes? I've been trying to do these readings a lot faster. They just fly by. Okay. I got nails again. Haven't had them in a while, so it's hard for me to pick up all the cards. Okay, underneath the deck, Sagittarius, we've got the full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Yeah, I feel that. So, Taurus, first of all, the sign of Taurus, they love food. They love indulging in, fine foods, wines, things like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, so you're on the right path. Careful, though, because Taurans have huge appetites for anything that they see. Their eyes are bigger than their stomachs. And, when you overindulge in anything, whether it's food, alcohol, recreational or medicinal, medicines and that type of thing, plant medicines, when you partake and enjoy it and continue it, it's like to a certain degree or to a certain extent, you then have to turn around and detoxify your system. Purge. This also could be talking about detoxifying like a relationship. Maybe going separate ways just to separate yourselves for a while and balance out your energies before coming back together again. Top of the deck, we've got the first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Yeah, because that's what I was just saying. You need to detoxify and kind of split apart in order to honor your feelings. Meditate a little bit. Okay, so what I just got, for some of you, and this is a very small group of you, okay? Take it as it resonates. For some of you, you could be, if you were like in a relationship of any kind, you may have taken a slight break. You may have separated from your partner to detoxify from any kind of negativity, overindulgence, that kind of thing, right? And the reason that you did that is so that you can honor your feelings and really, stand in your own power. It's so interesting because, like, I'm looking at the money card, the take it to the bank, which says power on the card, but the Emperor himself is about power. He's about control. So there could have been a power struggle between, two people, you and another person, and maybe that's what you need to detoxify from. Honor your feelings, absolutely, but detoxify from any kind of power struggles, ego clashes, things like that. Okay, what else do we have for Sagittarius, please? So some of you could also have Taurus or Pisces in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. What else do we have for Sagittarius to wrap up this reading? Underneath the deck we have humility. When we stand on tiptoes, we cannot stand firmly. If we rush ahead, we don't get very far. When we try to outshine others, we dim our own light. It's like, I think it's otters, two otters hugging each other. So humility, being humble. And that also could be a reason for, having to separate or detoxifying, going separate ways. For those of you who are doing that, it's a form of humility. When we try to outshine others, we dim our own light. And so it's like, stepping away from each other because realizing, how toxic you are being to each other, trying to one-up each other or whatever it is, right? But then coming back together and becoming more powerful as a unit versus two single, souls. Top of the deck, we've got, it's a feather, and it's the card Awareness. So the Tao is ever present and secure, otherwise known as the Mother of the Universe. Now, feathers are a very spiritual symbol. When you see feathers, it's like a message from your spirit guides to be aware that they are around you, that they are there to protect you, that they're there to deliver a message. You just have to be aware of it in order to receive. And then, all right, so for humility, when you hug another person, slow down and take a few deep breaths together. This stillness can help blur the firm border between the two of you. Neem Karoli Baba would say, Sub Ek, meaning all is one. To put yourself above another is foolish when seen in this light. Tao number 24, those who boast of their accomplishments diminish the things that they have done. Compared to the Tao, these actions are unworthy. Reflections, what happens when borders get blurred? Allow your heart to soften. Do the work and let it go without expecting anything in return. Affirmation, I am grateful to play my part in each new day. So, I just got another download. For some of you, there could have been a clash at work, and it was like somebody didn't get the credit that they deserve, or that they were expecting, if I did this, then I should get this in return, or something like that. And the Spirit is saying, let that go. Soften your heart, let that go. Don't blur the lines, but slow down and try to figure out a way to work it out. Hug it out, right? Awareness. The white feather weighs almost nothing, and yet with enough of them, they can help a bird take flight. Awareness is subtle and powerful. Harness it and feel yourself take flight. Ramana Maharshi stated, silence is truth, silence is bliss, silence is peace, and hence silence is the self. Tao number 25, if forced to give it a name, we would call it great, because it is great. Because it is great means it is everywhere. Being everywhere means it is eternal. Being eternal means everything returns to it. So reflections, bring your awareness back to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. An affirmation, I love being aware. So be aware of the emotions and feelings of people around you, whether it's romantic, platonic, business related. Honor your own feelings. Be aware of your own feelings as well. And then if there's any kind of friction between you and another person, make sure you detoxify that energy, separate yourself. And this is truly going to help you step into your own power, 100%. And also potentially even, gain your power back monetarily speaking. By the end of September, you're going to, so July you're going to be getting messages and working hard. August, Mercury retrograde, take it to the bank, save. And then by September, you've got a massive victory coming in, some kind of huge success, and it could have to do with justice. So that's where I'm going to leave you at, Sagittarius. If any of this brought answers, clarity, or insight, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. If you'd like a deeper reading with your individual energy, All of my contact information is in the description below. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I love sharing this time, energy, and space with you every single quarter, month, week. And you can catch all of your videos, your sun signs videos, at the Cannastrologer Tarot here on YouTube. I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.